told Sam that you're going live, so it might pop
Well,
in.
and we're live. What is going on, everybody? Let's see who all pops in here. Starting a little slow. Heels up, Harris. Bow to your slay queen. I'm not sure what that means, but okay. Let's see who all's around. Right now, it's showing we got 8 watching. Okay. A little bit slow tonight. But we'll see. Now people get notifications. It should start popping in. I did get a little bit late. Start getting the stream set up. But we'll see. Just me and the puppies right now. Daughter, I said I'd run her somewhere real quick. And oh, here's some people pop in. So I got things started a little bit late. Al Ben, what's going on? Cherokee, Hobag, much love, brother. Hopefully we helped out last week. Hopefully everything's going better. Prayers up to you. Max, what's going on? Maximum Savagery. You got a link if you want to pop on in. Nope, and here I am dropping shit already. Bumble.
It begins.
Yeah, right? No, I'm still sober. Fuck. If I wasn't sober, I probably wouldn't have dropped this shit. The stream elements is now running. So, Mark, what you been up to, brother? Besides what we talked
Excellent.
about that we can't talk about publicly.
Yeah, yeah. Other than that, um, all those flavors that I posted on about a week or so ago, I've been going through all those yet too.
Nice.
They're I thought I had all of one of flavors until I got the list and what's going through,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like 32 flavors short.
Yeah, right?
That was a lot. But
Yeah, I'm
right for Wonder
probably
flavors.
yeah, I'm probably about halfway to where you're at. I think I probably had about 75 Wonder flavors somewhere around there.
Some of them are really like picky stick candy and stuff like that. They're I never thought I'd ever order anything like that. It's just because I'm not into
Well,
candies.
that's like the
Um,
dweeb candy. I got that on a sale at River Supply. It was like 99 cents for like a 60 mil.
that dweeb candy is amazing. It really, really is.
If you use it as a dweeb candy, if you don't try to use it as like sprinkles because it's
That's
not
right.
going to work.
That's right.
Because it's a nerd. I mean, you could just tell. I mean, just smell it. You can tell it's just nerds.
Oh,
I
for
mean,
sure.
it's
Yes.
distinct. I mean, you can't. You're not going to bend that into something else. Now, what
No.
you could do is take like a red vine. Like let's say Rin's red vines recipe, and you throw that dweeb candy on there because you know how you see like the red vines they have the candy on them.
Yes.
You could do that with it.
Yes. Oh, for sure. Even
Oh,
if
Al, I'm
use it as a
sure.
make a cake, use it a
Yeah, you could use it on top
as
of a
of
cake.
a
Yeah,
far back note in a
exactly.
cake.
Max Nerds rope. Yep. Yeah, you could definitely do it with that. Okay. Yeah, I'll my phone's about dead, but I should be able to get into Discord. I have it on silent, so.
Yeah, Max. Yeah,
All
I'm far in between shows.
right, hey Jeff Lawson.
I've been so busy with my legs healing. I'm telling you, I have never had feelings like this in my legs in so long that I'm scared. It's scaring me. My wife's in the background. Look at that. There.
Sina, we are we on Discord together? I'm looking on here. Can't find you. Oh, you can hit me. Oh, there you are. I see you. There we go.
I'm also a type of flavor buyer. I don't buy something unless I know I'm going to use it. And a lot of these flavors that I did just get, I haven't got a clue what I'm going to mix with them. So I'm going to have to single flavor test all of them like I normally would anyways. Then I'm going to have to look up other people's recipes of what they're putting them into and then try to devise my own recipe from that point on. That's the biggest hurdle there is to see what everyone else is mixing with these flavors.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Wow. That's messed up. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's not something we're going to discuss publicly, but yeah, that's not good. Not good at all. I got you, Sin. Thobai, what's going on, Thobai? Okay, cool. All right, now got done with that. Sorry about that, everybody. James, what's going on, James Rivera?
Oh,
Maximum savagery.
What's going on?
Yo, what's up, dude? How you been?
Oh, not too bad. Been fucking sick for a while.
Would you get the Ronies?
I don't know. I'm getting tested tomorrow
Oh, are you
or
seriously? Oh shit, my
uh,
bad. I was just fucking
Monday.
around.
I don't think I have it, but
Yeah,
work wants me to get tested, so
yeah, makes sense. Tetley, man, what's going on, Tetley? Yeah, my daughter got tested right when school's starting back up. Thought she had it because she was like deathly ill, 104 fever and everything, and yeah, came back negative. So it's like okay. And
yeah, I don't
like
think
the
I have
day
it.
after she got tested, she started feeling great again.
So what are you up to, man?
Got my truck back, and I was up in Rhode Island this week because they had to put a new front end on it from when I took it deer hunting. It looks really nice now, though, and they hand washed it and everything. It looks pretty. Till next time it
oh, that's
rains.
better.
Michelle Hughes, what's up, Michelle?
I figured out what's making me so dark. It's this cabinet right here. It's black. And
Ah, yeah, that'll do it.
it's just sucking back all the light. So I'm trying to move my camera around, trying to figure this out. Try me up the wall. There we go.
You know what I'm saying? We all know what's happened this week, you know, nationally, so or internationally, I guess you could say. And we'll just leave it at that. Let's just say advocacy wise, we're going to most likely here have another administration that we have to try to educate because as most of us know, Biden and Harris have been very, very blunt about how they do not like vaping. How it's part of his 100-day plan to eliminate vaping. So we need to educate him, and we're gonna have to do it quickly. Yep. Yeah. Let's just say the black markets where many of us going to be. What's up, Batch?
You can always move to Canada.
Yeah, but I can't bring my guns to Canada. That's the thing. That's the
Yeah.
truth. And I don't like
Well,
and I don't like the cold anymore.
it depends on the gun. So if you have an AR, forget
Sam,
it.
what's up, Sam? I don't have an AR. I have an AR styled one. Doesn't take the 5.56 or 223.
Yeah.
I don't know. We didn't think there was going to be education before either, Cherokee, but when we laid it out, and President Trump was very was very open, and open to suggestion. Once he learned that he was pretty much, guess you could say, I don't know if I want to say fooled, but he, like he's done many times over the last 4 years, spoke without thinking or without knowing all the facts. And then when we laid the facts out to him, plus 4,000 people on his front lawn last November kind of helped pretty much.
Oh, for
So
sure, yeah.
yeah, that helped, and that helped wake him up a little bit. So we may need to do that again. Yeah, stock up on your ammo if you can. If you can get it, get it. Get whatever you can get right now, because it may be difficult depending on.
I think the only thing that's going to be really hard for you guys is going to be the nicotine part. Everything else is pretty much clinical or food additive.
We say that, but Max knows, living in New York. He's had trouble with hardware, and
Yeah, it's hard to get anything here. I mean, I haven't bought flavors in a while, so I don't know exactly like how Bull City and all these places like work right now. It was fine like 6 months ago when I went to go order stuff, but like
yeah, as far as
shit
I know,
changes quick.
Bull City is, they've been okay with it. They've been shipping to New York because it's they don't sell nicotine.
Right. So there's a guy in our Discord.
Oh, Al Ben says
And
still good, so even though
he said,
he lives not far from you.
"Oh, really?"
Yeah.
There's this guy Leo who's in our Discord, and I think he's further upstate.
Mm-hmm.
And he ordered from I think it was Nicotine River,
Yeah.
and he just got flavors, and they sent it back because I want to say it was UPS won't deliver it.
That's right. UPS will not deliver it.
Right. So it had to go back, and it had to go through FedEx.
That's
It
right.
had it got all the way there, and then it went all the way back, and now it
I
has to
believe
come
it.
there again.
Biddy, what's
And I
up,
don't
Biddy?
even think it was nicotine. It was just flavors.
When I ordered from, I think it was that bottle company that's in Texas,
Oh, dropper
it was-
bottles.
it came up UPS. My order was like $50 or something stupid like that. With brokerage fees and everything else to get it to me
Mm-hmm.
was another $60+.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'll never order from there again.
Yeah, there. Unfortunately, that's like the place that I go for all my bottles too, because it kind of bounces back out like anywhere else I've tried to buy from,
Yeah.
Amazon or anything that size. But their shipping is ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's insane. It's
Yeah,
like,
my
yeah,
or-
you
my
get
order-
100.
$28 for shipping is what I had paid.
Yeah, well,
Plus-
dropper bottles, they're
plus
because
the
of
others.
the size of your packages you get from dropper bottles. Even stateside, their shipping's not. I mean, you're paying almost as much in shipping as you are for the product,
Yeah,
or at least it's like
Yeah.
50%. I think it's like for 100 count, let's say the 60 ml bottles. I think it's like around $30, and then you're paying like another 15 in shipping.
yeah.
Yeah,
I paid that plus the 28 for the shipping, or 29, whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, when it hit Canada, I had to pay for brokerage fees, plus taxes, plus altogether, it was well over $100.
Oh yeah. Well, it's funny. I have a package coming from China, and it's a funny thing. I don't know who it's even from, and I'm having them send it back because they tried to hit me up with a $25 duty, and I'm just like, who the fuck are you? And why are you sending me something? Don't even no email or nothing. I think it's some kind of scam because it said the package was valued at $0, but there's a $25 brokerage fee. I'm like, nah, you can send it back.
Yeah.
Sarah, what's going on, Brandon? Sarah. Marsh, what's going on? That's all right, Al. Yeah, exactly. Seeing, it was funny because it showed like it was on UPS. It was like Worldwide Saver or something. It showed it landed in Anchorage. I'm like, Anchorage? Really?
Wow.
And I'm looking at this, and I looked up the company, and the company doesn't show anything about vaping. It shows like that they make paper and like fancy paper and ink cartridges and stuff like that. And I'm just like, what?
That's messed up. Then again, when I order
Michelle,
stuff
I
from the
don't think
States,
Michelle. I'm not. I think it is. I think the hemp cream may be legal in Alabama because you figure hippie gets, you know, CBD flower and everything else, you know, legally shipped to him right in Montgomery, not far from you. So I think you're okay. And like the hemp stuff, some of that stuff works great. Like we have hand sanitizer here that's made out of hemp, and Colorado. Well, a lot of that stuff comes. The CBD I get comes from Colorado. Well, actually, it's sourced in Colorado, but they ship it through Tucson or one of them place in Arizona.
I had something I had ordered, or someone had sent me something from Florida. By the time it got to me, it had traveled to 9 different states. It sat in New York for the longest time. Then it had to go from New York to Michigan to go across in Windsor to come
Oh,
to Canada.
what, Alexandra Bay was closed or what?
I don't know. That was one of the freakiest orders I've ever seen.
Oh, that's like last time I ordered from China. I've never had them come, you know, into Chicago. It always came to New York and then worked its way down the coast. Well, it sat in Chicago for like 2 weeks, and then it finally got moving and got here a few days after it finally released. But it was crazy. It sat there forever.
Well, everything like that for me from China has it sits in Montreal, which isn't that far from me.
Yeah.
And then it goes from Montreal to Ottawa, from Ottawa directly.
Michelle, yes, please go for it. Oh yeah, the topical hemps and stuff like that, and the CBD creams, they, from what I've heard, a lot of them work well. The only reason why I don't use them personally is because they've been known to throw a false positive on a random.
Yeah, it depends on which kind you get.
Yeah.
If you get broad spectrum, I think you're good, but if you get full spectrum,
That's
you could
where,
pop on a.
yeah, because that has like a little bit higher THC or something.
Yeah. Yeah, or you could get what the fuck is it? The powdered kind that they just isolate. You get the isolate, and that shouldn't have anything. That should just be pure CBD.
Yeah. What's it saying I'm missing? Oh, that's right.
River Supply.
I don't have that cannoli shell. Michelle just put up a recipe. Wants to look at and give her thoughts. She's got cannoli shell. It's all Wonder flavors. Cannoli shell at 2, egg yolk at 0.2, the mascarpone cream cheese at 1. I think it's a little high for that flavor. That flavor is really butyric. Sugar cookie at 2, the sweetener, the stevia at 0.5, which that could help mask some of the mascarpone because that's a little high on that sweetener, and the vanilla custard at 3. Just looking at it, I know that cannoli shell there's better cannoli shells out there, but if you're going for all Wonder flavors, then I understand why you used it. And I mean, it's an okay flavor, I guess, from what I've heard, but I've heard a lot of negative about it. That's why I never bought it. I would knock the cream cheese down to no higher than a half.
Yeah.
The egg yolk, I haven't even touched it. The rest of the sugar cookie looks fine. The vanilla custard looks fine. I mean, I understand you're using the vanilla custard to go with the cream cheese and the egg yolk and make the filling. I'm trying to think.
What's up with that egg yolk?
I don't know. Let's say I really have not touched it.
It smells awful. It smells terrible.
Yeah, well, that's like the mascarpone cream cheese is rough, and
Yeah, I don't like that one.
yeah, Sam, I was gonna say yeah, sugar cone is what I would use. It's a nice dark. Yeah, that sugar cone. If you take out the cannoli shell, and replace it with the sugar cone, I think you'll be closer to a more authentic cannoli shell than their actual cannoli shell.
And Wonder Flavors has just a sweetener, just a plain old sweetener. It's really good. I use
Well,
it
she has the
religiously.
sweetener in there, the stevia.
Yeah, I just used their plain old sweetener. I don't even use the stevia one.
Oh, I didn't even know about that one. It vapes like hard boiled egg yolk. Who would want?
What does?
I guess the egg yolk
Really?
as a single flavor.
Like how high though? Like just at all?
Let's see if
Just the
Sherry
presence of it, just it being in the same room.
maybe. Yes, yeah, exactly. I was thinking about. Yeah, you did. At point 2, I think it will probably do its job because I know you're trying to just add a little bit. Yeah, work slow. Sam says. Yeah, I know it's supposed to add a 1.5 on the egg yolk. Yeah, that's plenty. Single flavor 1.5. Yeah, that's probably. Oh, nice! You won the golden ticket over on DIY Flavor Chaser. That is fucking awesome. Oh, Sam used the egg yolk with chocolates. All right. I'm curious to what it 3%.
That's brave. That's brave.
Oh, single flavor 3%. Wow.
Why?
That's brave still.
I think we tried it like one time, but I don't remember it being. I don't remember it being like good.
Yeah, Sam says don't do that. Yeah. It's not bad if you like hard boiled eggs. So I absolutely despise hard boiled eggs, so I would not. Oh, he ran the whole line at 3%. Well, I guess you had a baseline to start with. What?
Oh, I did them all at one.
Yeah, the banana bread needs to go. Like you could still use that one high.
Oh, yeah. I used it in one recipe. It was one of Tam's recipes I mixed with the banana bread. I have not messed with a whole lot of the newer ones except for like the butter cake.
That one's good.
That butter
Yeah,
cake's fucking awesome.
That one I don't get a whole lot from it. Like I mainly get like the angel cake kind of a thing, but it does seem like wetter.
Yeah, it is. It's very. If you put the crumble topping with it,
I haven't used that.
I flew through it. I need to order more. I need to get a 60 of that. I used.
I'm thinking the butter cake with the crumble topping. You're gonna have to add a little bit more cinnamon to try to make like a coffee cake. Maybe go like a drop of rich cinnamon, or use the cinnamon sugar.
I use that crumble topping as my base. My basis for pies.
Oh, you mean like a pie shell? Yeah, that works.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. The flavor profile.
Yeah, Michelle, deep fried pastry dough, that would work.
I did use this. I forgot I used this.
Which one's that? Is that the butter cake or the crumble topping?
The crumble topping. Yeah, I remember using this. It's like really buttery.
Yeah, it is.
So good.
It really is.
That's why I think it goes well with the butter cake.
Slight hints of vanilla throughout.
I said you put a little bit of a little cinnamon sugar from Cap, or I don't think you necessarily need to go a drop of rich cinnamon, but if you don't mind letting it steep a little bit, you probably get away with it. But I would use the cinnamon sugar, just give it a slight cinnamon note, and you have really nice, start of a coffee cake, or just those three, maybe some sweetener, and you got a coffee cake.
Oh, sure. You could also use the crispy. God, what's that called?
What's a crispy wafer or crispy coffee?
Crispy coffee. Use that.
Well, the coffee cake I'm thinking of doesn't have a coffee note the way it's a coffee pairing.
Mine does. Mine always has a.
Well, yeah. Well, I think up there. I think up there. That's why you guys.
Wait, you're from Canada, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, literally just say US is like coffee cake doesn't have coffee in it.
No,
Oh.
Everywhere
it's
else,
something you eat.
coffee cake.
It's something you eat with coffee.
Something
Right.
is in it that we get. There's two different types. We get one with or one without, and I always get the one with, and it's so good.
I don't know why we don't do that. Makes sense, coffee cake.
Yeah.
Yeah, they nailed that crumble topping.
Yeah, it's good.
I could see like making like an oatmeal cookie out of it. Like it has that kind of a thing going for it.
Yep.
Yeah, I could see that. So what else have we been up to, Max, besides getting tested for the Ronies?
Not much. I've been stuck at home.
Yeah, right?
mean, I've been trying to fucking do stuff for developed and yeah, just
Well-
been busy, keeping busy at home.
Well, before this, I mean, before you started, feeling sick, was work still staying pretty busy?
Yeah, it's been fine. I mean, it's like we never slowed down or anything during
No.
the whole thing, so
Yeah, well, shit's always growing, shit's always falling from trees, and
yeah. So we've been fine. We were never really gonna get affected. They shut us down at one point for like 6 hours, and then they're like, "Oh wait, no. Like if a tree falls on and hits something, it's like we need people to go take care of it."
exactly. Like this neighborhood here, we had what was that last tropical storm that came through? The one that started with the Z,
I don't remember.
the Zeta or whatever it was. Yeah, that one
Was
came.
like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that one came through here, and there were trees down everywhere.
Yeah. There's this one area and everything that we do, and it's just like every road was blocked off because National Grid was there, tree companies were there, and all these people were there, and it was like you couldn't even get around and do anything.
Yeah, like Michelle, she had lost power for almost a week down in Alabama because Alabama got hit pretty hard. Mississippi, Alabama. Now there's another one coming up that may hit the Gulf. They're saying now, or may at least, or I'm not. I know there was something talking about Florida. I'm not sure if it was the Gulf side or the. What was it, Etta? Like Etta James, I guess. Yeah, still working on the roads. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that one hit you guys pretty good.
This ain't staying on too long because I'll be going to bed soon.
I was down in I was down there in Alabama the other week, and well, last week it was, and they had a storm come through and messed up some of the canopies there. Lincoln, like they have like the tarps that go over the canopies just to protect the vehicles from like hailstorms and stuff. And some of them were tore up.
Yeah, we were getting hail for like, I don't know, about an hour. And as soon as it started raining, like, dude, it looked like it was fucking crazy. It just started fucking hailing and then immediately lost power. That lasted for like 24 hours.
Oh, shit.
So, and we don't have cell phone service or anything out here either. So
Oh,
we're like,
damn.
what's going on? So
Yeah.
drive into town to get a cell phone connection. And I check and it's like, we're not even like halfway through the storm. Like, what? Yeah. It was crazy too. Like when it started, like it just started out of nowhere. I thought we were getting like a tornado or something.
Graham's saying the video's frozen?
No, it's probably just bad internet.
Yeah, it's your internet because I'm looking here and it's fine. I'm showing.
Graham's just, he's going through a tunnel.
Yeah. Restart your phone, Graham.
I gotta get more
Cody,
of this
what's up, Cody?
strawberry gummy.
Yeah.
That
Strawberry
and
gum
sweet
cream.
currant. Cap sweet currant. I've been putting that in everything.
Really? I had I was a little bit of a kick on that when it first came out.
Oh, I still use it. It's so like, it's weird. It's like kind of almost kind of sour. It's weird.
Which cargo ship you talking about? The one I know there was one that sat down outside of Brunswick, Georgia, for since like last summer. I mean, it's had like over a year, and I think they finally got that out of the way. It ran aground and got all jacked up, and I think they were gonna have to like cut it in pieces to get it out of there, like sunk. There's a cool video on YouTube. It's like a really long video though, where there was one. It was like 2011, I think it was, over in Europe. A ship full of Mercedes and Rolls Royces and BMWs and everything that was destined to come to the U.S. ran aground and sunk, and they literally had to cut it, and they were literally cutting through the middles of cars.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah.
They cut it in sections to get it out of there. Oh, that one? Oh, they're gonna have to demolish it. Yeah, well, that's the only way you're gonna get that out. Yeah, it was from Korea. It had Hyundais and Kias on it. It dropped in Brunswick, and it was going up to Philly to empty out. I remember they had said Baltimore, but they don't get dropped in Baltimore. They get dropped in Philadelphia.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I only came back because he left.
It would have been fine. I could have held it on for.
What kind of tree is behind you?
Fake.
Nice.
Oh, it's weird. It was like the camera jack. That's messed up the camera angles. I mean, the zoom went out on the camera. Went back to normal.
What
Was it-
happened?
Oh, my
Did
camera.
Zoom actually go out, or was it?
No. My camera zoom. It just went. It like went back to default setting.
Oh.
I just realized that. Like you could see more shit now, and I got smaller.
Man, I gotta stop mixing so many fucking bakeries. I gotta get like on a. I'm like forking. I'm forcing myself to go on like a fruit kick, because I've been like putting so much like dap and everything
Mm-hmm.
that it's just like it's getting to be too much, and I need to like reset from all that shit.
Yeah.
Which is weird because like that's what people usually do this time in the year. They vape like heavier stuff. I'm like, no, I need something like lighter.
What's up, Michael Morris? What's up, Gary? Yeah, actually, what they're using is it's actually it looks like a chain, and it's like diamond crusted like blades on it, and that's what's going to cut through that ship, which is really fucking cool to see. I mean, it sucks that it happened, but it's really cool to see them when they dismantle it like that. It's wild. And it costs them millions and millions and millions of dollars because they got to bring in special equipment. You know, certain only like a few people in the whole world is certified to operate that equipment. That are making stupid money.
Yeah, no shit. How often do they ever fucking use it?
Exactly. How often do they work? Yeah, so they make $500,000 on a job and work once every 4 years.
Right.
All right, sorry about that.
Yeah, Michelle, I've been vaping like in a tank. I've been going through custards like nobody's business. And like last week on Fresh's charity stream, I made a VSO remix of Naked 100's Lava Flow. I have a friend of mine at work that's all he vapes is Lava Flow. So I saw him today and I threw him the rest of my bottle. I said, let me know what you think. If you like it, then we'll talk.
Sound like a mafia member.
Oh, it's the only way I know how to do business. It's old school.
Yeah. Threw it at the back of his head and I said, hey, you talk to me. You talk to me if you want some more of that.
What's up, Graham? Yeah, exactly. I mean, he sniffed it and he goes, yeah, it smells pretty close. I'm like, well, I don't
Yeah, I'll
expect it
say
to be
that.
close. I expect it to be better because I used all VSO and vape train and shit like that. I didn't use the cheap shit that Naked 100 uses.
Yeah, they all. It wasn't all TFA and fucking.
Yeah, I've seen remix recipes that are all Capella or all TFA. The TFA one looks like it's probably closer. I just didn't have the TFA pineapple.
Yeah, the what the Pog? Isn't
Yeah,
that POG?
yeah, it's
That's all Capella.
Yeah, was it pomegranate, orange, and grape or something? Or no?
Oh no,
Yeah.
it's not all. I don't know. I mean, most of it was Capella though.
Yeah,
It was passion fruit,
yeah,
orange,
passion
and guava.
fruit. Yeah, orange and guava. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it was made like I remember like smelling like half of the stuff they had. They had this like pineapple one. I was like, this is like so much golden pineapple, you couldn't even taste anything else.
yeah,
I think it was orange and pineapple or something.
yeah.
You could smell immediately.
Predator juicy orange.
And the tangerine, and then
Yeah.
it was just a fuck ton of their golden pineapple.
Yeah,
It was okay.
and then probably some sweet guava in there just to fill it out.
Mhm.
What's your sweet guava? I mean, I've never had an authentic guava, so I don't know how authentic it is, but it's totally different than, like, let's say Wonder Flavor's Malaysian guava.
I hear fucking shit fucking around.
Uh-oh.
I'm like, what the fuck was that? I think it's the cats.
Ah.
See, I said cats, and now he's like, where are they? I'm gonna bite him.
Yeah, right. Yeah. After watching, have you watched anything on Netflix, Max?
I'm just getting so far into Black Mirror.
Have you watched The 100?
No, what's that?
It's like a post-apocalyptic series. It's like it has 7 seasons, and it's a CBS actual series.
What?
And I'm like almost through season 3, and it's freaking crazy. It starts out, it's 97 years after the nuclear war happens, and these people have been living on, well, generations of these people have been living up in space on like an arc, like a space station, and there's like
I did hear about this. Yeah, I heard about it.
there's like 3,000 people or something that were living on up there, and they've been up there for 100 years, so it's been generations of people living there,
Right.
and they're running out of air. There's whatever machine they had to operate it is no longer working. They can't fix it. It's just broken. It's dead. So they only have like a couple of weeks worth of air left, and they take to see if the U.S. See if the world is habitable. They take 100 kids that are all like juvenile delinquents, put them on a pod. I forget what the hell they call it. Michael Morse will probably tell me. He said he watches it. They put them on a ship and they ship them down to Earth, and they end up surviving. And
how many episodes? It's the first season, right?
It's 7 seasons. It's
Oh,
just
it's old?
I've seen it all. I've seen them all.
Okay, yeah, so you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still only like towards the end of season 3. Like there was one character, he lived on Earth because there was a species of humans that morphed, and the radiation that was still in the air they were immune to. And this one character, they call him Grounders, the one that were living there, that were living here, and his name is Lincoln. So I look at my dog Lincoln, I'm always calling him a Grounder now. Plus he's short, so he sits low to the ground too. So the last season sucks. So don't tell me. Well, we'll see. I still have a while to go before I get there. Oh, absolutely, absolutely, Max.
I don't know how to do it though.
Let me see.
I figured it out. Never
Okay.
mind.
Let me
I don't
see.
know how to do this normally.
Yeah, I have to get a new phone eventually, but I've been holding off because this is one of the last iPhones that actually has a real home button, but the battery in it is like totally shit.
They have the fingerprint scanner on the front of that one.
Yeah, does it? I don't know. It's a 7.
Oh, I don't know. I don't really. I've never had an iPhone, but
Okay,
with
then the 12s
the
look
one that did have it,
badass. The 12s look
I've
cool as
heard
fuck.
about what's going on with that one. That one
It has
is the one that
Dolby
just came out.
Video and all kind. I mean, it's crazy. You know, it's the first 5G one. So I mean,
Yeah.
they're behind Android. I mean, they were always behind Android, but
Well, there's not really that many 5G phones for Android. There's like 2, I think.
yeah. Well, now there's one
Like,
for Apple. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Apple took a long time to like get like wireless charging. I don't know why it took them so long to like adopt that.
Yeah.
And then like, Apple makes bad decisions and then the other companies start to do it, like getting rid of the headphone jack, And then all these Android companies, they start fucking doing that. The thing I hate is the fucking the
Is
front camera.
what do I want
Start
to?
start getting rid of them and everything. Like do that like little fucking punch through the screen for it in the front of your phone.
Oh yeah.
I hate that. Or the thing in the middle, the notch. I hate that. Seems like every phone does that now.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause I was thinking because they were running some deal with Verizon where I could get the 12, not the 12 plus max, was the 12. It's like one of the newest ones, and I can get it relatively cheap, like under $1,000 with the trade in and everything. I'm like, now it's might be worth it to do, but I just fucking cell phone bills over $300 as it is. I really don't want to go any higher. That's why I've been holding out. What's up now, chef?
Hi.
Hey,
Not.
how are
How
you,
are you, buddy?
sexy? Good. How are you?
You're looking sharper than ever. Did you change camera?
No, for some reason my camera is zoomed back out to like the default setting instead of being zoomed in. So I'm getting all the
It's fine,
background.
man.
It did it in the middle of the show. I was like, what the? I looked and I'm like, wait a minute.
Looks fine.
Like now I gotta like start putting stuff here and stuff. Like I need to put like Playboy here or put the VSO sticker here or something like that. Instead
fill
of
the space.
instead of some bullshit advertisement for some fucking probably some vape company that doesn't even exist anymore from like an old expo I went to.
I like it. I like it.
You know what?
Sir Mix-a-Lot. How are you, sir?
God, are you?
I had that sticker laying around here. Where is it? I had the VSO flavor one, plus I had another flavor one. To put that in. I don't know where I did. There's somewhere around here. Canadian Vapor, what's going on?
It's so stupid.
Canada's looking better and better these days.
I was shooting fucking video and everything earlier,
Yeah.
and I forgot to fucking plug this
Change
in.
the butter. Oh, you died.
The camera.
Yeah, so then I had to like on the fly change the battery, and now I gotta recharge them.
Yeah.
I'm so bad at recharging batteries. It's not even fucking. The fucking. Oh, forget. I forgot.
What was that?
Next summer I'm talking about. I might be going up to Canada too. Maybe go over to Newfoundland because see where my mother was born and meet some cousins, and I still have an uncle that lives there and stuff like that. Dog, don't be
You have
choking on the
family in
stream.
Canada?
Hmm?
You have family in Canada.
Oh yeah, yeah. My mother was born in Newfoundland, and I have a lot of family there and in Nova Scotia. And then what happened back in like the 70s, the economy in Newfoundland really took a shit because the fishing industry had gone bad and stuff like that. So
Oh.
at that time, the oil sands or the oil fields in Alberta were hopping. The pipelines and all that. So a lot of them left Newfoundland and resettled in Alberta. And then now I have family in Alberta too. They've been there for like 40 years, 50 years, which is pretty cool.
I would love to visit Canada. I would love it.
I mean, I've been to Ontario and I've been to Quebec, but that's as far as I've gotten. And I mean, it's cool.
I like it.
Yes, Gary, I am, but I did not name. I did not give myself that acronym. You can blame that on I'm trying to, when I used to do Freshest Show a lot, where it got started. You know, when I used to do like I think it was like on the Friday show. I think Giz may actually have something to do with it. I saw him in chat. I think that's how it got started. Yeah, exactly, Giz. You know. But yeah, I did not. I'm not that bold. I'm not going to give myself that acronym.
It's fitting though. I've heard so many stories.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Wow.
the freshest shows. It was you were it was you were working daytime and then you were working night driving nights
Well,
for a long time.
well, the daytime Franks that started over on Vape Shack.
Okay.
That was over
But
there.
I remember they were calling you nighttime Frank for a long time as well.
Yeah, yeah. Then just got shortened to DTF and just has rolled on.
Yeah.
And with a nickname like that, you can't like debunk it because it's just
Yeah, just for the long, like me, everyone
fun.
calls me senior. Everyone knows me as senior, so it's just.
Yeah.
And then it was just a fluke the one day where everyone started calling me Senior Mix a lot. So I said, "All right, settled it."
Nashev looks like a streamer now.
It's what we are fucking doing, man.
Yeah.
I know, but like on Twitch.
If I look like a shoemaker, that would be a problem.
I was telling Mark before the show, I was messing around last week with some of the new SSA flavors, and I came up with a Polish Vape Mafia version of raspberry cheesecake. I used all Polish flavors. So I used the SV cheesecake. You know, I have Inawera in it. There's Mullenberry in it. There's Chemnovatic. There's SSA.
I gotta get some
Wait,
of
is
those.
Chemnovatic Polish? I thought
Yeah.
it was Asian.
Well,
No, they're Polish.
man, they're tied in with
No,
Chemnovac's tied in with all them.
are they in
Mhm.
They're somewhere over there.
Yeah, they're over there.
I know they are all the same.
Yeah,
Like,
they're
the same group.
it's all the same crime family. It's all the same syndicate.
They're
Yeah,
all
yeah.
Columbia,
Exactly.
Colombo family.
Yeah, did I actually? I did not use Chemnovatic in this recipe, but it's Inawera and SSA, and then I did throw some Flavor West sweetener in there just because I wanted this. I wanted this really sweet because I was just in a mood for it. I used Inawera custard at 2. I used the new mascarpone cream at 1/2. Molina, Inawera at 1/2. The raspberry syrup from SSA at 1.5. The shortbread biscuit threw me for a loop when I sniffed it after I put it in. And I was like, shit, maybe I shouldn't have used it because I caught a real strong lemon note. But the raspberry beat up that lemon, and I just get that cookie note from the shortbread biscuit. I went really hard on the sweetener. I went 2% on the Flavor West, and I threw in 3% Yes We Cheesecake. And with all that other strong stuff in there, I don't get a coconut note from that cheesecake at all.
Okay,
You
Frank,
get coconut from where?
A lot of people get coconut note from the Yes We Cheesecake if they use it too hot. I
You-
never
Right.
had really,
Never had it.
but
Never gotten that.
You
Um,
try the Chemnovatic flavorings, right?
I have a couple of them. I don't have too many. I think I have like the cranberry that I got from Tam. I have the donut. I have the vanilla pudding.
I have a few also. I have like most fruits.
Mm-hmm.
I get the feeling that it's the same than Mullenberry. I mean, I get the same sensation. You know that
Yeah, you pick up
gummy
you
feeling
pick up
you
the
get?
same notes from them.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, that's because they're all
makes sense.
they're all in the same neighborhood. I mean, they might be being developed in the same building.
Why do you think they made another line and
Well, the
add
Chemnovatic,
those flavorings?
well, the
Mullenberry.
what Chemnovatic started is strictly a commercial mixing, commercial flavoring company, and they decided to release some of them probably at a lower concentrated level for the retail market. Probably just make a few bucks just like anything. Oh yeah, I do have the lemon cream wafer. I haven't used it. I just picked it up in my last Bull City order like a week or so ago. 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
It's so weak.
I've been
For
hearing
me,
that. Yeah.
I got a 30 mil. I'm pretty disappointed with it.
What, you just have to run it high or just have to boost it with something else?
I don't even think it's useful.
Wow.
I always have to use it with something else. It's super light. I've tried it higher and I didn't get really any more flavor out of it.
It's interesting.
I didn't even really get that much lemon like I was expecting to get.
Huh. Milky
And don't try it on your
fudge.
knuckle. It's weird because it's like it's light, but like I did that and it's the worst taste ever.
Oh wow, like lemon pledge on your knuckle, like you just.
No, it's just like really chemically, but it's not like bitter and just that's all I got. I couldn't taste anything else. I couldn't taste lemon. I didn't even get like cleaner or anything. I just got
Oh,
like
wow.
chemicals. It was bad.
Yeah, the milky caramel fudge from SSA. I didn't get that one yet. Oh,
What are
flavor.
you drinking? A twisted tea?
Oh, me?
Yeah. The fuck was that bottle? Oh.
Oh, okay. From
It
Chicago.
looked like a
yeah.
twisted tea.
Yeah, the Wheat Ale,
No.
Goose Island. That's like one of the
Wheat
few that
beer.
they make that it's not an IPA, which I like. 'Cause
Max
I'm
taught
not-
me how to drink beer. And he also told me that I like wheat beer.
Mhm.
No.
Yeah. Every one that you named was like a fucking wheat beer. I'm like, you know that those are all wheat beers. He goes, I did not know that. I didn't know that there were different kinds. I'm like, yeah,
Friction. What's up, Friction?
just drink those styles and you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I was on that kick for the longest time where that's all I drank.
Wheat beers?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like I
don't
started
know.
with like the Blue Moons and then just went from there and found other ones and
Blue Moon's fine.
yeah, it's all right.
Shock Top is like the crazy redneck.
Yeah, Shock Top. I can't do Shock Top
Yeah.
because it's when I think I don't know if it was. I think it was after I got like a really wicked headache on it, like before I even caught a good buzz, and then I
Yeah.
realized it was made by Anheuser-Busch, and that totally explained the headache because anything from Anheuser-Busch, I get a nasty headache from.
Yeah.
You made me try that one, right? That beer. Yeah.
Yeah,
You made me buy that one, right?
No.
No?
I told you to get the Dead Guy Ale and you said you didn't like it.
I didn't like that one. No.
That's one of my favorite beers. That one's really good. I didn't tell you to get Shock Top. I told you to get some other wheat beer.
Hefeweizen. That's a wheat beer too, isn't it?
It's the same style.
Yeah.
It's the same style, pretty much.
Yeah, around here, there's a lot of places where I can pick up all kinds of different beers and, like the $10 a can super, exclusive ones or, ones that are not as expensive. But
I'll buy those once in a while.
yeah, everyone's, you
What's
treat
that?
yourself. Yeah.
I bought this. It was stupid. I bought a 4-pack and I didn't because they didn't have like a price or anything on it. I was like, oh, it sounds good. Rang up for like $20. I was like, for
Really?
a 4-pack of beer, $20. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, what was the
Holy
alcohol
shit,
in it
were
though?
you in Canada?
I'd say the
No,
alcohol in it was probably over 8 though, wasn't it?
I think so. I think it was an imperial stout,
Mm-hmm.
but not. I mean, still, even for local, like they always upcharge shit around here,
Well, yeah, I mean they do it everywhere too.
but it was not worth fucking $5 a beer.
Nah. Like I said, I get that the Hellerbach here. That is the 6-pack of it's like $15, and it's exclusive. Like now, well, it's not as exclusive as it used to be because they decided to release it like part of the regular line. But you can only get it in North Carolina, and it's so fucking good.
I like box too now. I never used to.
Rolling Rock. When I lived in Pennsylvania many years ago, yeah, I would drink Rolling Rock. I'd drink any back then. You drink anything you got my fucking hands on. Remember Jenny Light, the blue cans.
Fuck that. I wouldn't drink that shit.
I used to get that in a bar. It's like one of them. Oh, what's that like? Them, what the hell is it called? It looks like the mason jar, but it's got the handle on it.
Oh, growler.
Not really a grab, it's just small. It's like a small, like a 16-ounce, like a 16-ounce mug, for like 25 cents.
Oh. Yeah.
Like 25 cents, 50 cents. It was dirt fucking cheap beer back then.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. Can't do it. I remember the one time I was somebody had me try one of those cream ales from them.
Oh no, yeah.
I took one sip and I started throwing up. I was already drunk.
Yeah,
So
well,
like I took one sip and I was like, what the fuck is that? And I started puking.
yeah.
It was just gross.
Thobai, look, throwing it out there. The Wikipedia of wheat beer and he's got it going on. I don't know, like now that's all I drink is I drink Yingling, or if I treat myself to one of the local brews, that's about it.
Yeah, I wish there was more local breweries around here. Like local.
Like,
Yeah,
next
well,
to your house.
Yeah, like in my backyard would be great.
right there in your basement, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
You
sweet.
should do it.
What?
You should do it.
Brew?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about, actually my old chef gave me like a kit to like make like a growler. I've never done it. I still have it. And I actually have it down here. Because when we moved, I just threw shit down here.
Yeah,
So, but
Cherokee, I've never
tried
been a
it.
fan of Yingling Black and Tan. I've always just liked the regular lager.
It's the poor man's Guinness. That's what it is.
Yeah, and I'm not a big Guinness fan.
I like Guinness. I like dark beer the most. But I don't like ambers that much. Ambers,
I like ambers. Blonde ales, ambers.
those are fine. I like amber lagers more than I like amber ales.
Yeah.
Those, nuh-uh.
Well, that's what Yingling's the amber lager, right? That's
Yep.
what it actually says on it. Well, it's traditional
that?
lager, but yes, and it says original amber beer. Yep.
The toasted lager was pretty good. I forget who that is from. Blue Point? Is that right? Blue Point?
No, why are you trying to stick your head under there, dummy?
He
That ain't
wants to
gonna work.
stream, bro. He's like, look at Nashab's streamer setup. Let's play video games.
Let's play Minecraft.
Yeah. Is that the famous Minecraft streamer? What was that game that we gotta play?
Warfare?
Call of Duty.
Warfare.
Oh, no, you mean Among Us.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That was the one where what did we have to do?
You are in a ship, you kill someone, and the next guy, when found the body, you go to
it's
the
like
room
Clue.
and you have to have to find out who killed the guy.
Okay. That sounds like fun.
We have to do it. We have to do it.
sounds
Yeah,
like
that
fun.
sounds fun.
We're gonna start a Twitch channel. It's gonna be pretty big.
Vape and video games.
hmm
Oh, Lumi gets away with it. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's plenty
Yeah.
of streamers out there.
I play World of Warcraft, but I don't Twitch it or anything like that.
I've been trying to get into video games. I get really bored.
Oh, I mentioned it one time. I got seriously threatened. And it's like, you barely have time for what you do now. You don't have time to get into fucking video games. If you want to stay married, stay off of fucking video games. That
Oh,
gave
my
my,
God.
I gave my PS4 to my daughter. I hadn't played it in a couple of years. I used to play like Madden football and Tiger Woods golf and shit like that on there.
I'd kick your ass and golf it.
You are the worst.
I'm good at that
Oh, you
game.
actually, yeah, you're actually good at it. Yeah.
So I'm the best.
I
at
was
it.
super upset the first time we played Golf It. I was so upset because I was putting all my effort in winning. And you were like, let's play golf. Yeah, super drunk, and you were winning like a motherfucker. You couldn't understand how you could be winning.
I had an old boss, and he. Remember one time we were playing golf, and I'm kicking his ass, and on the front nine, and then all of a sudden he starts drinking whiskey. And because he couldn't putt, he couldn't drive. I mean, he couldn't. His short game was just a fucking mess. He starts getting fucking hammered, slurring his words, and his hands got so perfectly steady. He was rolling 30-footers, and I'm just like, you rotten motherfucker, you. All right, Sam, enjoy your dinner. I went and got his barbecue tonight because my daughter calls me up, I'm not home from work yet. She's like, Dad, I'm hungry. What are you going to pick up? I'm like, I don't know. Let me come home, get showered, and get changed. And I said, I'll figure it out. So I decided to go online.
Figure it out herself.
That's right. Her report card came today too, so I'm not too happy with it right now.
So you gotta hit her with a belt? That's not right, Frank.
If she's aimed like her mother, she'd like it. So no.
Oh shit! You sick fuck!
You walked right into that one.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You're gonna give her a whole lot of daddy problems. That's not right.
So she yeah, she only has 4 classes and she's doing them online and she still can't fucking show up for class. I'm like, you don't even have to get dressed. All you have to do is log on to fucking Zoom. Well, how are you missing these classes?
You show up on Zoom for fun, and she can't even make it to her class.
Exactly. Yeah, first of the year they have an opportunity or this second semester, which is I think might be right after the first year, sometime in January, they have an opportunity to go back to in-person learning, but it's 2 days every 2 weeks. And she
won't show up.
Well, she was just
had room in her schedule.
she opted out. She's like, fuck that. I ain't wasting my time with this shit. I'm just gonna stay doing the online. I'm like, yeah, well, you want to get into that college, your GPA is really starting to look shitty. You better fucking wake up. But she got a 55 in AP psychology. I'm like, how are you going to recover from that? And then her zoology, she got like 62 or something. She's like, well, that's not right. I turned in those assignments. I'm like, you have all fucking day. How come you can't turn them in on time?
Who the fuck takes zoology?
They threw it at her because they wanted her to fill up this fucking schedule,
I never got offered any shit like that.
It was either zoology or sports medicine. She was just like, yeah, I'm doing it. No, I'm sorry. No, she is taking sports medicine. That's the only class she has like a 90 something in. Because her boyfriend was on the football team, so I guess it fucking helps. I don't know.
I got sculpture.
There you go.
It's a class I got handed.
Really?
They used to just throw us, study halls and stuff. Yeah, Friction.
Yeah.
She's got zoology, but she won't even pay attention to 2 damn dogs that are here.
You're just roasting your child right now.
Good, I hope she.
Shit.
I hope she will. I'll have to timestamp it and just fucking send it to her.
The whole world knows you're a lazy piece of shit.
That wrecked another car, by the way. So now she can't even go get a job.
Oh my god.
How old is she?
17.
Ah,
So less than 2 years, she's totaled 2 vehicles.
You sound so done with her shit. You're 17.
yeah, 17.
A couple more months, she's 18. Bye, see ya. Actually, in 2 weeks, we're
Goddamn.
supposed to go on a college tour. She wants to tour East Carolina University, which is about 3 hours away.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah. And I'm just like, all because she's got a bunch of friends that are going there. There's nothing there that she's interested in taking. And I'm just like, you're just gonna waste your money
Right.
because I ain't paying for it. You're getting student loans, bitch. I ain't paying. I didn't pay for any other kids to go to college. I never went to college.
Yeah. Fuck them. Show up to your Zoom class and pay for it yourself.
That's it.
At college.
You got to get yourself at least a 65 in zoology. Get your shit together.
Yeah.
Is it a 65? Is that what you need to pass? No, that's still failing, isn't it? I
No,
didn't
they,
pass
he,
anything.
no, here they lowered it down. They just did it recently. They lowered it down to anything over a 60 is passing.
Oh shit! Well, she's only 5 away.
Well, she,
Got
well, she's-
55.
the 55's in psychology, her AP class.
Well, she.
Her advanced placement class. That's a fucking college course that she can get credit for. She needs to fucking pass it though.
Yeah, but you should be aiming for 100. You shouldn't be aiming for
Oh, I know
60.
exactly.
I say skirt by on the minimum, and
I mean,
and get into a mediocre college.
well, that's what ECU.
Living in the edge.
ECU is nothing more than a mediocre college anyway, except it just costs a ton of fucking money. I mean, you only need like a 2.8 GP. She's like, Dad, I only need a 2.8 GPA to get in there. I'm like, East Carolina, you sure that's not a 0.28 blood alcohol level to get in there? I mean, it's a freaking party school. That's all it is.
Yeah, well, of
They have the
course.
highest SCD rate out of any school in the country. I'm just thinking, you want to go there?
Who the fuck is doing that study?
I guess the local clinics are giving out penicillin like it's going out of style. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess it's probably easy to track it then. They're like, this group of people needs more.
Yeah, exactly.
They got the worst.
But she's probably going to end up just staying local here and going to University of North Carolina, Greensboro, because they actually have the classes that she really wants to take. Nance, what's up, Nance?
Do you have to know before going to college what's going to be your degree, or you just go to college and then
You could just go and then figure it out, but you're just wasting more money.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, like the average college education here, 4-year, major university, you're paying well over $100,000.
yeah, no,
Crazy. Sin, I'm about an hour and a half. Like Bull City Flavors is actually in the Research Triangle. And it's Raleigh, Durham, Chapel Hill. That's all over there. So you got University of North Carolina, NC State, North Carolina Central. Those type of schools are over there. Duke. But all Duke is a bunch of Jersey kids that got a whole lot of money that want to get that Southern experience. They either go there or they go to High Point for $45,000 a year, which is like 30 minutes away from here. So all you see over there is Jersey, New York, Connecticut, Massachusetts. Yeah, but she wants to take these business classes because she wants to be a real estate agent. And she doesn't even have to go to college because we have the connections. She can go to real estate school at one of these realty companies, start at the bottom and start making,
Right.
make decent money, especially around here, the way the market is within a year or two. Just, sitting there setting up open houses and all that bullshit first.
Right.
yeah.
I mean, she sees these shows on TV, these Beverly Hills real estate ones that they're selling shacks for $40 million, and she thinks that she's going to be able to do that someday and drive around in a Lambo. I'm like, well, good luck with that. I said, you need to own an e-liquid company about 5 years ago. You could have had all the Lambos you wanted.
Right.
Yeah.
Those people passed zoology,
Exactly.
so get your shit together. Or at least, what was it, sociology or psychology?
Both.
If you need both of those for
Yeah.
sure. You got to
Yeah.
trick people into buying the house.
Yeah. Well, the thing with real estate, I don't know how much lying you really got to do. It's not like selling a car. I mean, unless you know like the basement leaks or the septic system's about to freaking collapse and stuff like that, or the well's about to run dry, then you may have to fudge it. But then, see, with the buyer, they have, the first couple of years, if something critical happens, the seller's supposed to put money back in an escrow account, at least in certain states, and they can come back on them. And that's what I did my house in Jersey. They said, "Oh, it's a dry basement. You never have any problems." Yeah, we were in the middle of a drought when I bought the house. First rainstorm, it flooded like 4 inches of water in the basement. Yeah, and this isn't so dry. And I ended up getting like $3,000 back from the seller and put a whole French drain system in. But I don't understand why there wasn't one to begin with. I mean,
Is that your dog?
yeah, I got two of them here and they're fighting with each other.
Sounds vicious.
They sound vicious, but one's a rot and one's a lab, so they sound. Their bark's worse than their bite.
Okay, what
Labs
I
are
don't
not
understand,
vicious.
why do you need to study to be a real estate agent?
We'll learn to learn the laws and stuff, I guess.
Yeah, but you don't have to go to college for that.
No, you don't. But she wants the business degree because she wants to own her own she wants to be a real estate broker someday and own her own, like her own Remax office or something like that.
Yeah, that's a lot of. I don't know.
Yes.
Everyone I
Sin
ever
took
know.
all the classes. She knows what I'm saying. Yeah, you have to know all the real estate laws, and some of them are pretty complex. And in commercial real estate.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, if you
Knock
want
it
to have
off.
your own, if you want to have your own place and everything, like,
Yeah.
I guess, but like you said, you're probably
But
better
that's-
off just starting from.
But just to sell a house. Hey, this house is super cool. You should have it. Buy
That's what Folkart's wife does.
it.
Oh, is she a realtor?
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just says like, but she goes like deep. Like she goes and she like fixes up the house and shit.
Oh,
You don't have to do that.
Would she like when she like stage it, like bring in rental furniture and all that, make it look like all nice and cozy?
I'm not sure if she does that. She might, but I know like she like when Folkart was telling me she'll like fix shit that's broken.
Oh wow.
So yeah, your real estate agent doesn't need to do that, and they aren't gonna do that, but she does. Makes it look real nice.
These two are fighting over a damn dog toy. Chew toy. They're just fighting over it. Like
Hit him with that fake
Lincoln was
trade.
he was crying, looking at me like, "Dad, she won't share."
I have to do that with my cats. I have to break them up. They have a wild dog fight. You have to pull them back. I have to do that with the cats.
Oh wow. I don't really
Yeah,
pull them back too
they hate
much. I
each
mean,
other.
every once in a while they might get a little out of hand. Showing Israel, I got this from Vaporesso, the new Lux 40-watt pod system. Takes them GTX coils. It's not bad. I gotta do a review on it. I'm so far behind. I'm surprised they're still sending me shit because like the last 3 things they sent me, I never even did videos for.
I've been using the El Pasito
Oh, okay.
Smont. It's not bad. I have the rebuildable deck.
Yeah,
Works.
that's one thing I could use in that too. I could use the RBA section. I have a ton of them now. But every time they send me, a device that has a GTX coils, they'll send me like a whole gift pack with like 16 freaking coils in it, all different, maybe more than that, maybe 32. It's like, I don't know. Yeah, the Lux PM40. So far, I mean, I've really only been using it for a few hours, and it's not bad. I mean, I have a vanilla custard going in there, and it's yeah, I have it diluted down to 60/40, and I mean, it's good. I mean, it's something I was using in the juice is something I was using in RTA, so it wasn't like I mixed it for a pod. But it's more like I don't really want to call it like a pod. I mean, it looks like a pod system because it's a pod, but it has a sub ohm coil, so it's basically
Basically, yeah.
yeah, it's basically sub
Regular.
ohm tank in the form of a pod. Like you take the drip tip or the mouthpiece off. It's just a pain in the ass when you don't have nails. And they have the fill port. That black thing there is the fill port, and you have a little air hole there to help breathe it when. What GTX coil do I like best? The 0.2 with the 80 watt. I like the best. The 0.15 for the 80 watt. You're just getting. Will you knock it off? Quit whining. I mean, it's just you're gonna peg the chip. I mean, you're not gonna get any battery life. That's the whole thing with all these. They all like 40 watts, 50 watts, 80 watts. No, don't even say poor puppy. He's just being a brat. Ain't nothing wrong with them. Trust me, they're healthy as horses. He's just being a little bitch.
Hey man, we gotta get out of here. Actually, we gotta work on something real quick. So,
All right, dude.
thanks for having me. It was cool to hang
Yeah,
out with you. I
thank-
haven't been on for a while.
Yeah, what do you guys got going on? Well, this week you only have the Thursday show, or are you guys doing Tuesday again this week?
We have so much shit going on.
Can't
Yeah,
even
there's
keep
a
up.
lot of stuff that we're trying to fucking do. There's we have the end of the year coming up, so we're trying to get some stuff done. But this Thursday we're doing You Vote We Mix.
Oh,
And
nice.
we have a list for that already. So there's gonna be a poll that comes out tomorrow. Not tomorrow. What's today? Saturday?
Yeah, today's Saturday.
Monday.
Monday. So Monday it'll come out. I keep thinking it's Sunday. Fucking quarantine, man.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, Thursday, 6 p.m. live. We're gonna have Rugley.
Oh,
Gonna
okay,
have
bringing
Rugley
Rugley
on.
back again. Cool.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that'll be fun. So tune in to watch us mix something up. Be fun.
Absolutely. Well, thanks, guys. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Frank.
you having us on. Thank you.
Anytime.
Later.
Hey, guys.
Take care, guys.
Bye.
These guys are hilarious.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, the Target PM80. Yeah, I mean, I get decent flavor from it. I just couldn't get any battery life out of it. I was running it like 50, 60 watts, and it still seemed like it was, the battery life on it was shit. Actually, do I still have one laying around here, or is it upstairs? Now, the PM80 SE that has the 18650 battery, I get better battery life out of. But, and it seems like just it's designed a little bit differently. I mean, it's still generally the same pod, I guess you could say. But, I mean, it's like using, like a smock coil. I mean, it's nothing great.
Odds are beyond, so far beyond me. This is all I use.
Yeah, well, I
have
mostly,
met- I have
I
mechs
use
all
I
over
use
the
RDAs,
place.
RTAs. I mean, now they're supposed to be sending me, according to the email I got, this is what they're calling their US version, and they're going to order a normal version. They're having a PMTA version, one that they've actually submitted for a PMTA.
Wow.
Because Vaporesso is the only hardware company that I know of, besides all the ones, like the, your Jules and all that stuff, that have actually applied for PMTAs. for a bunch of different products. And they're supposed to be sending me the 4's RDA, which goes with the the 4's 80-watt mod. I imagine you can even say this comes with a 0.6 and a 0.8 coils. You could probably even use a 1.2 mouth to lung coil on here, but you're not going to get the airflow. There's just too much airflow for it. I mean, you're not going to get the restriction you
Oh, no
want.
doubt.
Yeah, Anakin, I'm sure they're probably doing.
I haven't used a month long. When I first started vaping, that's what I had was a month long.
Yeah.
I hated it. I hated it with a passion. Now once it went RDA, it was how it's been since.
Yeah, trying to make devices child-proof. I'm not sure how you're going to do that.
Turn it off.
Yeah, turn it off, but they learn. They'll go on YouTube and see. Oh, 5 clicks turns it right back off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's similar to a dead rabbit from what I've seen the pictures. I said I should probably get that maybe by next weekend.
I won something on someone's channel, and I'm waiting for it to show up. It's supposed to be a Kennedy mechanical with I don't know what type of RDA.
Oh, nice. Is it like maybe a Kennedy RDA? A vape
No,
rest is first
No,
coming has
I
the
didn't
fill
want. I
port,
didn't,
push and fill. Yep. Yeah, I don't know how it's supposed to be child-proof, but yeah, but they do have it's more leak-proof than child-proof because all you gotta do is take your bottle of e-liquid, push it in there, and push in the bladder and fill it up. And disc in the mix. What's going on, Steve? How's it going, brother? Yeah, well, the 4 sub-ohm tank it has it just has a like a pop-in coil. You don't have to screw it in, and just screw the base back on. I remember a couple of years ago
where I
when
live here.
what's that?
Sorry, go ahead.
I remember a couple of years ago there was a lot of talk about companies if they were going to get through a PMTA process or getting some type of FDA approval. It was really before they started calling it a PMTA. That basically it was going to come down to having basically have proprietary 510s, like kind of like what these pods are. It's proprietary.
yeah.
You're not going to put a dripper on here. This is what you're going to use.
Yeah.
Yeah, they left together. They got to work on something. Fitty. Yeah, no PMTA in Canada, no. But but it seems like every province has their own rules up there. It's like if we could have some sort of standard, a worldwide standard would be really nice, but that's probably reaching. But if we could have at least like let's say a North American standard for all vaping products, and then you have the TPD. I mean, I think the easiest thing that they could have done here is just adopt the TPD and be done with it. They would not have to rewrite anything. They can copy and paste their rules and create their own, call it whatever the hell they want, do whatever, stroke their own ego and be done with it. Yeah, exactly, Ricky. There's so many different, like you could put how many different RDAs on here. Unfortunately, Nova Scotia has that flavor ban that I don't know if they're going to be able to get passed or not. I mean, get it thrown out. I mean, it passed. I mean, they're under it now, as far as I know. And I think PEI, I believe, has a similar ban than what Nova Scotia does. At least that's what it was talked about. Ontario, Yeah, well, I think Ontario.
Quebec has the they can't do any online sales.
Oh yeah, they have
technically.
online sales. Yeah, it's an online sales ban in Quebec. Now Ontario, what do you guys have? You guys just basically have what you can't do the advertising. Just like
We
that's
can't
country.
advertise. All the shops have to be blacked out windows.
Yes, no different than a tobacco shop.
No vaping in the shops. Well, so they say.
Yeah.
And yeah, so you can't. And so if you have a new flavor that you want to test, you're shit out of luck. You can smell it. That's about it.
Yeah. Yeah, the only thing you can hope for there is, you're in good with the owner, or if the owner is really trying to push a new flavor, have small little 10 mil testers. Yeah, you can only buy vape stuff from licensed shops. Yeah. I'm okay with the licensed shops part, but you still need an online presence, I believe. Yeah, you take them out of the C. I mean, I shouldn't even say take them out of the C stores, just because if we're gonna keep this industry alive, it needs to continue to grow. That means we need to get smokers to quit smoking, and the easiest way for them to quit and become, an accidental quitter, let's say, is they need the convenience. They need to be able to buy some cheap vaping device the same place that they buy their cigarettes now. That's what they need. That's what's needed. Because I know until I was really motivated to quit, I wasn't going to go out of my way to buy vaping gear. Not whatsoever. I mean, had to be literally put in my hands. Smitty, what's up, Smitty?
The film on the windows the stuff they use here is just reflective. It's like a one-way mirror almost. That's what they use.
Well, yeah, Michelle, you're motivated by your illness, which makes total sense. Let's see. Yeah, the screen's looking okay to me. It might be just your connection there, Graham. We need, especially right now with everything going on, with this new administration coming in, we just need to, we're going to have to work with them, regardless of our political opinions on the new administration. Assuming that that's what's going to happen, which I'm just going to assume it right now. Oh, cool, Graham. That's awesome. But, besides, whatever political challenges are going to happen. Yeah, exactly, Michelle. We need to be back in front of the White House at the Ellipse. We need as many people as possible. 4,000 was a good number. But for us to get through to this new administration, we're going to need 5, if not 10 times that number. We need to fill the Ellipse. And hopefully by this spring, social distancing may not be, as a necessity as it is right now. So we need to get 40, 50,000 people there. It's a shame what happened with the last one. Because of the virus, and because social distancing and everything, and the whole climate in big cities, they had a few hundred people, which is a shame because they put a lot of time, effort, and money into that. But it was what it was. Yeah. I can't blame anybody that didn't go. I didn't go, and I didn't go because of not so much COVID, but because of everything else that's going on in the world right now. So, but yeah, we're gonna have to. Yes, Sin, that would be perfect. One in LA, one in DC, or somewhere in California, and one in DC. That would be perfect. Yeah, you have to have buses ready. It's just it needs to happen. It absolutely needs to happen this time. And it's all right, Sid. because this new administration doesn't know. They really don't. They only know what Bloomberg has fed to them, what the other, anti-vaping groups, all your Karens, all your, tobacco-free
Industries.
kids,
Yeah.
all your bullshit. They're the ones that are feeding this new administration the lies about vaping. You can tell the wife's home. Dogs are losing their shit. Yeah, we need to get our vape stories into the hands of this new administration. Come December, or I'm sorry, come January, after the inauguration, when they set up their cabinet, we need to go hard at whoever is, whoever they put in running the DEA or the FDA, and that's what we need to do. We need to sit down with these people, and they're not going to sit down with us the way the last administration did. They're not going to do it. They're not going to be open-minded whatsoever. We gotta shove it up their ass. We gotta make them open their fucking eyes, and that's what's going to have to happen. I mean, I don't agree with what happened, but I guess you can you can say the people have spoken. I mean, that's what unless we find out otherwise, the people have spoken, and we just need to work with this new administration. That's what we're gonna have to do. Yeah, you're right, Sin. Yeah, I mean the travel is gonna be tough. I mean, for a lot of people, especially like let's say middle America, people not many people have the means to travel all the way to DC or travel out to the West Coast. I mean, they just don't, and I mean it's understandable. It's just if we can get corporate sponsorship, get these companies like Smoke, get these companies like Vaporesso, get Anakin. Yeah, exactly, Sin. That's totally understandable.
Even some of the flavor houses like Nicotine River and Bull City and shit like that.
Yeah, even them, your e-liquid companies that are still making a ton of money. I mean, not many of them are anymore, and a lot of them just had to put out a shit ton of money for the PMTA, so I completely understand that.
Yeah.
I mean, the money isn't what it used to be. Yeah, I mean, exactly, Michelle Vaptasia. I mean, you have, hell, I'll even fucking throw Dripmore in there, which was Candy King. They need to put money out. I mean, it's gonna take everybody, and any egos from this group and that group. I mean, we're starting to see the groups blend together because it's just it became necessary. You're not hearing too much about this group and that group. Sin, we all do. I mean, but if they're willing to put their money out there again, whether it's blood money or what have you, it's going to be needed. So them, Mama San. I mean, these people, these companies that helps create the problem to begin with. Well, Michelle, we have you know I'm sure it's already being that part's already being worked on as far as permits and all that. And I'm just saying because we know that oh, what the vaping legion, what the how they call the group. Someone in chat will tell bring up the actual name of them. The UVA, United Vapors Alliance. They I'm sure they're already working on this. I can almost guarantee you they're already working on this and setting up a plan to be in force to show this new administration who we are, that what they've been told and what they've believed about vaping prior to now is bullshit, and this is a life-saving device. This truly is 95% less harmful than smoking. Yeah, thank you, Addie. Yep, make your voice be heard. United Vapors Alliance on Facebook and join the group. I mean, some of them guys they're a little rough, but they don't take no shit. And there's a reason they don't take any shit, because they've been, stepped on and stomped on and spit on and everything since day one. So they don't take shit. Yeah, we need big numbers. We need media coverage. Exactly, Sin. It will happen because it has to happen. And that's just the way it is. I mean, there's no plainer way I could put it. It's going to need to happen. I'm sure the UVA is already working on it. I figure after the first of the year, when all the other stuff is done, and what we all probably predict is going to happen, that this Biden-Harris administration is going to happen. Whether we like it or not, it's going to happen. Well, no, it always was the Vaping Legion. They've always had that name. It's kind of like two different groups. Yeah, Michelle. I mean, I understand. Yeah, February is only a few months away. Figure DC, you're not due in February, probably March, April. But we have to get it done within the first 100 days if he's serious about within the first 100 days eliminating vaping or trying to outlaw it. And yeah, it's going to need, yeah, exactly. Saying, yeah, Kamala Harris, she's from California. So yeah, we need to get people, in her backyard. And we need to get people in DC. And yeah, you're right, Michelle. I know. But we need to face that, because it's 4th and 26, and they need a Hail Mary. The current administration, and I just don't see it happening. Whether it's right or whether it's wrong, I just don't see it happening. This new administration is who we're going to be dealing with, and that's just reality of it.
A lot of it really means nothing. Well, some people say it means nothing to me being Canadian, but shit flows upstream. So
yeah. Oh, absolutely. I mean, I read some posts today from Canadians, that are happy that this happened, and the French is happy that this happened, and Germany's happy this happened, and and it's like, okay, well, whatever, because Donald Trump wasn't very nice to them, because he wasn't handing them team free shit. He was I'm not saying every country, but like the Obama administration was throwing a ton of money. Yeah, DeMillan, you're right. I mean, I do praise her, but being the first female vice president, being the first female African American Asian, vice president, that's I mean, that is great. But we need to, yeah. But we need to look at it as, if we're going to keep vaping alive, we need to open these people's eyes to what this really is, and not the bullshit they've heard, leading up to this point. The last administration, love them or hate them, they were more open to us, and God bless them being able to sit there and listen to both sides scream at each other for hours in the White House and not tell them all to get the fuck out. That's that, I mean, I know I would have, and granted, we're on, and we were on the side of it, we had a dog in that fight, but just to listen to both sides, lose their shit at each other for hours, I don't know how they fucking did it. And we know this next administration is not going to do that. So we're going to have to go at it a different way. And now we got to go back to being political. Being politicians, because now we're dealing with politicians again. We're not dealing with business people.
yeah.
President Trump handled it like business people, like a business person. This next administration is going to handle it like politicians. So we need to retrain our brains on how to deal with these people. Canadian vapor, absolutely. That's what I say. This is going to be more difficult. But with that said, when President Obama was still in office, he could have blown this up then and didn't do it. He could have put in a federal flavor ban back in 2012. All right, Michelle, take care. Thanks for hanging out. We're going to be wrapping up shortly anyway. I believe it was during, it might have been during his first or second term. He could have totally just shut it all down then and didn't do it. Because I think he even knew that there was more to it than what he was being told. So that's what we have to hope on. Yeah, I mean, Kamala Harris has already came out and said that that she doesn't like vaping. Yeah, Bloomberg's going to be in their ear. We know this, and that's another challenge because we know Bloomberg's not going to listen to a fucking word we say. No way, shape, or form. Doesn't matter if we camp out in front of his Manhattan apartment, 10,000 people strong with bullhorns. He's not going to fucking listen. That's why we're going to need to have 5,000, 50,000 people at the in front of the White House on the ellipse. Hopefully by April, maybe even March. We'll see. And gotta get done. Basically, it's got to be done. If it's not done, then legal vaping has about 6-7 months to live. If they just shut it down, especially if he tries some executive order bullshit. Because we can't count on the Senate, we can't count on Congress. Yeah, you're right, Cherokee. Because Bloomberg has big pockets. Exactly, friction. But love him or hate him is who we're gonna have to deal with. So we need to come up with a strategy. We need to figure it out. I don't know if showing them clear evidence is going to be enough. And not sure if they give two fucks about personal experiences or not. But there's only been one way to find out. So Mark, what have you mixed lately as far as recipes?
I have so many private recipes on the go right now. It's not funny.
Yeah.
So many in the works.
Yeah.
Way too many in the works.
Well,
this one I've been vaping on right now. It's unbelievable. It's let me pop it up here. This is I have so many recipes on the go. I can't even remember what I'm vaping on. This one is the lemon creams one. This is one with the cream filling, crumble topping, lemon custard, and oh my god, where'd it go? Oh, and the lemon squares. So that like I said, that crumble topping did not last.
Yeah.
That stuff it's It's like drugs. I'm telling you. It's, once you start tasting that, you just want more and more. It's crazy.
Yeah, uncontrolled variables. Yeah, their science. Yeah, is bullshit. So that's why we need to show them. We need to show them the real science, and we just got to hope that Kamala doesn't bring Stanton Glantz to DC. That's because they start believing his bullshit, then we're fucked. Plain and simple.
And there's the recipe. It's like a drug. I'm telling you. I can't get enough of this. It's so good.
Oh, 2 weeks steep on it though, huh?
Yeah, you need it. You need it to, once it steeps out, it's so smooth. The lemons, I wasn't a huge lemon flavor fan until I started vaping this.
Yeah, lemon. I can't do a lot of lemon. I could do, I struggle to get through a 60 mil if it's, if it's a lemon forward recipe, if that's the base on it.
It's you get the lemon, but it's a very creamy lemon, very creamy.
Yeah. I didn't touch it. Yeah, exactly, Cherokee. Yeah, he's working as a consultant for whoever's got, he's basically pimping himself out, kind of like what he was doing in UC Santa Barbara. Except there, he was buying the hookers.
Plus, I have a lot of stuff we talked about in the works.
Yeah.
that
Oh, yeah.
I'm working on too. I got.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see how many of them make it to a release.
That'd be, yeah. Some of them I could see at 100%. Some of others like I don't know. I like to see what others think of some of them too.
Yeah, yeah. You said there's like a panel of like 7 or 8.
Yeah.
They're working on them.
Plus, I have all these flavors that I got recently. I still got to go through. Like right now, I have 7 sitting directly in front of me that I got to go through. And one of them I got was strawberry milk from Wonder Flavors. I'm not a fan.
I haven't. I don't think I've ever used it.
I don't. I get more of sour creamy note to it.
Oh, really? Like a sour milk?
It could be me because I've been allergic to milk my whole life, so I don't know what it really is supposed to taste like.
Ah.
So I'll get the rest of the family to taste it and see what they think.
Yeah, I mean, I have like so many strawberry like milkshake flavors, and I said I have the Wonder Flavors one, but I've never used it. I have like Real Flavors strawberry milkshake. Yeah, Grant's is cottage cheese with fruit. Okay, Michelle, that's good. They might have been Cherokee. I mean, I don't know. I think I have a Mullenberry strawberry milk.
Yeah, I have that too.
Okay, let's see. Flavor stash. Let's put in strawberry milk, see what comes. Yeah, I got the Mullenberry strawberry milk, the Wonder Flavors, and I have strawberry milkshake from Real Flavors and strawberry milkshake from Sasami. Which is, the Sasami one's supposed to be really, really good, but I have never used it. I mean, it's pretty rare. I mean, there's not even any notes on it, just ratings and commonly used with. Not even any recipes. Commonly used with that Malaga ice cream that I know Zippy loves. Dolce de leche, strawberry jam, uh, the Man One Shot, Rice Crunchies from TFA, ripe strawberry Capella, fresh cream from Flavor Art, and Bavarian cream. It's probably just to help boost it. That might be something. Oh, the strawberry milk from SSA. Yeah, I figure probably another month or two. I'll probably, or at least by probably next month, I'll go ahead and I'll probably order another like 10 or 15 SSA flavors. Just keep going from there, getting a little bit each time. Flavor West strawberry milk. Yeah, strawberry milkshake. Yeah, I guess I thought I had that one, but I don't.
Says Dad Bud. I don't drink, and they bought me the shirt that says Dad Bud.
Well, Shane, that's what we've been talking about. Just we need to figure out, our next step. But I think we're going to need to assume that we are going to have a new administration to deal with next month or 2 months from now. So we need to figure out how we're going to approach it. But we know their feelings on vaping. We need to find a way to change their opinions on vaping.
Yeah, the next 100 days is going to be interesting to see if they actually follow through with what they said.
100 from inauguration. So yeah.
When's the inauguration?
January.
Oh,
Michelle, yeah, you're not wrong. Just like if they want to, if they want to come take guns, yeah, they can have the bullets first. Yeah, right, Jeff. Yeah, Cherokee. I mean, I'm there with you, but I don't know. Like I said, I think it's a Hail Mary.
as an outsider, what really freaked me out is you see these posts that voting counts stop at 2 a.m. and all of a sudden 125 new votes came up out of nowhere for Biden. And then the next day, same thing, another
Yeah.
125,000 votes for Biden came out of nowhere.
Well-
And it was every single one of them was 125,000 extra votes for,
There was-
for Biden.
There
Came
was
out of nowhere.
there was one state, I think it was Wisconsin. Overnight, somehow Joe Jorgensen lost 40,000 votes and Biden picked up 100,000 votes.
Yeah.
Overnight. And it's like, how do you lose votes? But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Now we just have to deal with it. We're just gonna have to accept it. Is all right, brother. Take care.
Yeah, it was quite the shit show watching it from an outsider.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, Graham, the final count hasn't even come up yet, so there's still some states that are still holding out that haven't even finished it. Oh, because right now he has over 270. Yeah, they came in. Yeah, most states have already closed out. I think they had a deadline now.
Maybe those are the votes they found in the stream or river that was in Miami.
Oh, that's first I heard that in their military votes. Well, the 8th is tomorrow, so it's probably Monday night.
They said closest.
He was talking today. Yeah. They preempted the football game. They moved the college football game over to another network so he could talk.
He thinks, but he is not our president.
I'm not either.
Not my boss. It is what it is. But I guess
You know I'm still alive, right? We'll talk in like 5 minutes.
He's hilarious.
What's that? I know. All right, before this starts getting ugly, when people start talking about politics in the chat, we're going to shut this down. You guys go to Facebook and beat each other up.
Watch news. It's on every channel.
Yeah, exactly. It's everywhere. All right, gang. Mark, it's been great to see you again.
Oh, it's been great.
I'm glad. Hopefully, well, your health is doing better, I guess.
Oh God, yeah.
You look a million times better.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure, yeah. Now I just got to get through all this mixing.
Yeah, there you go. Well, winter time's coming, so you'll have, it's not like you'll be going anywhere.
No, I don't go anywhere now. So once I go through that front door, it's like it's a whole new world.
Yeah.
I don't want any of that shit. Yeah, all my doctors have wrote off on all of my care and everything now. So it's up to my family doctor for everything.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's great.
That's awesome.
Yeah, winters upon a lot of you guys, except for me. That's kind of weird.
Oh, it was in the 70s here today, or in your case, like 25 Celsius.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
you got
yeah. It got warm. It got warm everywhere. And we had this tropical system coming up, and it's like the hurricanes don't want to stop. Yeah, frictions in Pennsylvania. It's already 75 degrees. It's 75 degrees today. It's insane.
Yeah, we're supposed to be like this warm weather all the way up until I think a week and a half.
Yeah, like all next week we're supposed to be like in the 70s again.
Yeah. It's all right. No snow. The longer there's no snow, the better.
That's it. Alrighty, gang. We've gone about 2 hours. We're gonna shut this party down. Everybody, Mark, any last words before we get out of here?
Not a thing. Not a thing.
All right, everybody, have a great weekend. In the words of Gizzard Stew, be good to each other. Have a kind word to say from each other. Open a door for somebody. Whether you're red or blue, we're all Americans. So let's just try to, get through this one way or the other. And like I said, remember everyone's here is vapors, and whoever's sitting in that seat in January, we need to reach out to them and we need to let them know that we're here and that we're not going to put up with bullshit. All right, everybody, be good. Wash your hands. Be safe. Don't talk to strangers. We'll see you next week. Bye, everybody. And we're out.